Hi, CMattDye here. Thanks for stopping by and checking out today's video. Today I want to talk about a project called Yamfore. Yamfore I haven't really been following because I do feel there are better projects doing what they're trying to do, but I figured it's a good time to cover them, talk about them a little bit, and also I wanted to share this giveaway they're doing on Twitter right now. I'm going to link this in the description below. I did retweet this on my own Twitter. But I wanted to talk about it a little bit because whether you believe in them or not, they're giving away 5,000 tokens to 10 lucky individuals, which I believe the supply is over a billion. I'll look that up in just a moment. But they're giving this away, which is pretty cool. They do have a good community. I've been in their community, and I sometimes I get the answers I want, sometimes I don't, but I usually do ask complicated questions, so maybe that had something to do with it. But anyway, they're doing crypto loans where the protocol takes all of the risk. So they're taking the lenders out of the equation. That's why they say there's no liquidation risk, no ongoing interest payments, and indefinite loan terms. Because the protocol is taking the risk, then they can change the equation. This is basically what this is talking about. Yamfore takes a different approach by completely removing the lender from the equation. All crypto-backed loans are facilitated through the Yamfore and are directly funded from the protocol's internal stablecoin treasury. So they're going to have a few stablecoins, a handful, a couple handfuls, not exactly sure, but they're all going to be Cardano based, native to the Cardano blockchain, it says, not bridged from other ecosystems. So they're staying in Cardano, which I do respect. I like that a lot, because if you're going to be a project on Cardano, you probably should be on Cardano. They have an internal treasury which contains 50% or 500 million of the fixed token supply of the native governance and utility token of the protocol, which is CBLP. So that's kind of a little bit about that. They're saying it's similar approach to the implementation of the Indigo protocol. I'll read this to you really quickly. When a user initiates a loan position, the staking credentials of their wallet will be applied to their deposited ADA collateral. This means that the protocol will maintain custody of the collateral, but the user will retain control of the stake and any accrued rewards. This allows borrowers to participate in ISPOs and other incentivized staking events while still maintaining their loan position. This is a similar approach to the implementation of the Indigo protocol. So that's very interesting. So the way I read that is I can have a Boss Cat Alien Club, which is accumulating boss tokens, and I will still be accumulating those boss tokens. That seems kind of interesting. So I'm curious to see how they're going to do things, because I have always been a little bit interested in this project. Like I said, I think there's better options that are working. There's nothing that's actually out yet on the blockchain. But you have, Astro, you have CSwap, you have Yamfore. They're all kind of working on something similar. Fluid tokens are doing a quasi approach, so they have some that are automated and some that are not. So that's kind of interesting. And I think Lending Pond is working on something similar as well, but I think they're always wanting to have peer-to-peer, but they're working on something similar as well. So that's kind of cool. If we scroll down here, 1 billion token supply. So that's where they're at right now. And then, of course, you can look at the different treasury wallets and what they include. Protocol is going to give 50% treasury, protocol treasury, 20% to the community, 5% miscellaneous, 1% is going to be airdrop, NFBO 5%, and 19% to the development team. So that's kind of how it's broken down here. and you can see all of this here be allocated to the core development team. I thought I would say something about the lockup period, but I'm not seeing it. I figured it would be better just to go over this on the video rather than just read it beforehand, because it makes it more real. And also, if I make mistakes, you know, you guys can help me out in the comment section below. Like I said, I am interested in this project. I think it has some cool things going for it. So I do want to see what is going to happen with it. This is the non-fungible bond offering. This is what I wanted to read about because I really just don't know anything about it. Let's see this introduction. Okay, non-fungible bond offerings are a step forward in a fairer, more equitable token distribution fundraising methods for protocols seeking to raise capital. NFBOs are essentially non-fungible tokens which represent a share of the reserved 5% of the total circulating supply. Okay, they're only going to be available to the community to mint over 31 days until the policy ID is locked and the minting period is officially over. Each NFBO will cost $50 US with a total of 5,000 NFBOs available to be minted. The minting period has already ended, so I guess it really doesn't matter anyway. But I wanted to read about it just because it is something new and interesting, at least from what I see. And then this shows the crypto-backed loans being simplified. Well, that's the process that's already happened. But I did want to talk about this a little bit. Also, the giveaway, I did want to hit on that. Like, follow, retweet, comment one of these hashtags, and you will be available to participate in this giveaway, which is 5,000 tokens. That's nothing to scoff at. Yeah, there's going to be 1 billion, but they're going to do a period. They're not just going to put all of them on the market. That wouldn't make sense. And if they did, I would stay very, very far away from these guys. But it does seem like they're doing the right things. I like what they're doing. This shows the breakdown again, borrowing and lending. This talks about the full process. I'm going to link this down below just because it is kind of important, I think. The protocol only gives back a $1-for-$1 value exchange for any deposited ADA collateral. That makes sense. So how does the lending work? I'll read this really quickly. The Yamfore protocol does not accept direct lending capital. Instead, all crypto-backed loans are funded directly from the protocol's internal stablecoin treasury. This was done to remove many of the counterparty requirements of lenders, such as ensuring that the value of the borrower's collateral never falls below a certain threshold or requiring ongoing interest payments. So that's why they said they're similar to Indigo. Indigo has that threshold, and as long as it doesn't fall below that, you're okay. And that's really what they're trying to do in this. So it's going to be interesting to see how they actually do put it out there, how they are able to operate this. But check out that giveaway. I'm going to link it down below, as well as with this light paper right here. So hopefully you enjoy the video. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you around the crypto markets. Take care.